Imagine seeing a pair of beautiful shoes or a very wonderful expensive looking handbag or that dream car or dream console gamepad or something you've always wanted for a long time, but you just can't buy it because you have to be financially disciplined. You just can't buy it because you need to delay the enjoyment and the gratification and sacrifice for something more sensible and emotionally satisfying at the end of the day. Now, this is one of the major reasons why financial discipline feels hard. So, if you ever had a situation whereby you needed to delay gratification, or you have a problem saving, taking care of your wealth investments, or growing what you have to make good financial decisions, and you always feel sad or broke at the end of the month, or you feel like you keep making repeated financial mistakes, then this video is for you. My name is Dr. Ish, and welcome to my channel Finance with Dr. Ish, where I share with you wealth transforming tips and hacks on how to help you make better financial decisions. Basically, financial discipline feels hard because it relies on willpower. And of course, if your willpower is very poor, then it'll be difficult for you to be able to sacrifice when you need to, where you have to. Now, emotions drive spending. Most times people buy things emotionally because they are sad or they're happy or they feel they deserve some certain level of reward or things are not going as planned and they just think that, I've worked so hard for this money and I need to reward myself this gift. So people buy a lot of things for emotional reason. Or it could also be social pressure, validation, social media, or you want to just be like your neighbor who owns some really nice looking gadgets or clothes because you want to live up to certain social standards. At the end of the day, or you find that you are the type that your motivation fades quickly when it comes to making the right financial decision. So yes, financial discipline feels hard for these basic reasons. Now, the truth is that discipline is not about how strong you are. It's not about your strength. Because if it's based on that, I'm sure everyone in this entire world would be financially disciplined. But hey, yet we still have people that are poor due to lack of financial discipline, unable to sacrifice or delay gratification due to emotional reasons, or simply just knowing how to prioritize what needs to be done with their finance. So to be able to correct this, it's about getting the right kind of systems, the right kind of structure, and of course, the right kind of priorities. So people don't feel because they are weak, they feel because they do not have the right systems in place. Now, an insight I'd like to share with you is that basically, bankers don't rely on motivation. We rely on automation, on rules, and structure. Now, if your financial life or your financial decision making principle is devoid of automation and you have no rules you live by, no financial boundaries, and no structure at all, you will keep falling by the wayside and having difficulty in making the right kind of financial decisions. And at the end of the day, you find yourself broke and you're unable to acquire as much assets as possible to redeem yourself. Now, one simple shift you need to have in mind is to automate one thing. Automate your savings, automate your bills, automate your investments. It's just as simple as that. Remove decision making from money. A simple way of doing it is by downloading any of these financial apps on your phone or your laptop. You already have a particular idea or date on when your income comes in. If it is consistent, you automate these apps to be able to debit those accounts that have your income and transfer those funds into a separate savings account, a separate account for your bills, a separate account for your investments, and also your emergency funds and long term goals. So, the solution here is to automate everything. Don't rely on your brain, don't rely on your willpower, don't rely on your strength or your ability to make those decisions, especially when you know you have a tendency to procrastinate and buy things at the mere whim of your emotion. So remove decision making from money and automate these expenditures, right? So what I just basically mean is at the end of every month, if that's when you get paid your salaries or get your income, automation automatically, without being said, the dates have already been structured. You just program it, and then it takes those monies and saves them into several types of bank accounts for you, earning your returns and making your money work for you. So discipline becomes easy when the systems do the work and you're not relying on your willpower, your brain, or your strength. Structure creates financial consistency. So at the end of the day, to have financial discipline, if you know that you like financial discipline, one solution you can use to stop it from becoming a problem for you and putting you in a position where you lack financial stability is to automate your savings, automate your bills, automate your investments, automate your long-term financial goals, automate anything that needs to be done so that at the end of every month, every money has what it is doing for you. Thank you very much for joining my session. And my name remains Dr. H, and this is my channel, Finance with Dr. H. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and drop any comments or questions you have, and I'll be so glad to respond to them. See you in the next one.